Hi, welcome everybody. I'm Deidre.
I'm Adarius.
We're Knights Treks and we're here at Disney's Animal Kingdom to see if it's really worth it to get Lightning Lane. This is one of those parks where wait times usually aren't that bad except for the really popular rides like Flight of Passage. And there's really not as many like as Magic Kingdom per se. So a lot of people don't buy it for Animal Kingdom, and we want to figure out if it's worth it. And if it is, why, and if it's not, why. So
Well, let's find out.
let's go find out and have some fun. There are so many people leaving right now. I feel like maybe they're going to park hop. It's right at 2 o'clock. So maybe they're going to go park hop for fireworks? I don't know. I'm just glad they're leaving. So they say Animal Kingdom is a half-day park. So we have stacked our lightning lanes for the second half of the day in hopes that this would be happening where people are just leaving in max exodus. So hopefully not only will we be able to get through the lightning lanes faster, but book more lightning lanes at a sooner time, so we can just keep stacking them. We've got 3 so far. Our first one is right now. Let's go get on Dinosaur.
Do you think this is going to spoil us?
Yes. So Dinosaur right now is extremely busy at 75 minutes. And that is because the whole land of Pandora has just went down. Navi River Journey isn't working. Pandora Flight of Passage isn't working. Maybe that's why so many people were leaving. But we have lightning lanes, so I guess that's good for us. I feel like they're going to have to bump up the actual wait time on the queue so they can get this lightning lane through, because this is almost outside.
Hello there.
Okay, that was about 16 or 17 minutes from the time we scanned in, so we got on the ride. Only about 5 to the actual show, so technically 5, but yeah, on the ride 16. Much better than 75. So far, we are an hour ahead of time.
An hour.
We saved an hour already.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look who's speaking. It was like, hey, I want to be in it.
You were in it. There's 3. There's 3 Carnotaurus.
There's 3. Let's see if you can spot the third one.
Yeah. All right, let's go do something until our next lightning lane. Maybe a coffee or Starbucks or an adult beverage or a combination of the two.
Or an adult
Or, you know, both. I don't know. Chip and Dale in their dino outfits are so cute. Oh no, goodbye. I bet they're hot. Yeah, they need to go backstage.
Let us go.
Yeah. Hello. How you doing? Okay, bye. Headed over to the newest bar. Newest bar in Africa. It's right over here in the Harambe Market.
I don't see a stand up. Oh well, I see a thing open.
So they used to have a stand out front, and now they fully integrated into the building. So they've got their very own building. We're so happy that they're a permanent addition here. We hope they never go away. We love their drinks. Let's go get a drink. We have about 45 minutes until our next lightning lane. So we did a whole video on Chef Mwanga's. We're going to link that down below where we tried all the drinks. But yeah, check it out. So glad these guys are back. They're so fun to watch. So we still have about half an hour before Expedition Everest. Let's go see what the animals are up to over here in Gorilla Falls.
Hi.
How's your drink?
Delish.
Oh my gosh, it's almost gone.
Hey.
Oh man, I feel you, buddy. It is nap time, isn't it? My goodness.
Oh, we are in the bird
Hello.
enclosure now.
Oh yeah, they said place an extra hand over your drink so no unwanted additives get into your drink. So. Wow, what you got? What you got there?
Oh my gosh, do you see this bird above you?
There's African pygmy goose. What? A bird above me? Oh my god. I'm right under it. Oh, I almost got
Yeah.
I almost got baptized.
Yeah, you did.
No.
You can see him right here.
How far into this go? Oh my goodness. He's so big. Wow. They're so cute. Oh, there's a baby. Okay. That's cute. She's literally just rolling across the whole place. All right, we're headed to our second ride. We had enough time to do the Gorilla Falls and get a coffee and get an alcoholic beverage. So far, loving the Genie Plus. And let's head over to Expedition Everest.
Expedition.
That one's good.
That's not good. Okay, thank you.
So we've got about an hour before we can get in line for the Lion King show, our next lightning lane. Let's do like something inside, maybe like Bug's Life.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Sorry, my bad. I was jamming.
Unless there's something else you'd rather do. Just kidding. Are we eating or are we drinking? Are we bothing? The yuzu whiskey sour and the Fuji apple sake. And it's almost time to go to our next lightning lane. What the heck? That is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, Festival of the Lion King, second to last lightning lane here in Animal Kingdom. Alright, little update. We have moved our Kilimanjaro Safari back so far that we now have until 6:45. So that's good because this show should be over at 6:30. The bad news is that, oh, I gotta catch you up on this. Sorry, I forgot to tell you this. My bad.
It's all good.
Oh, we're getting excited. We're getting excited. But the bad news is that there's really no more lightning lanes left in this park.
That's it.
Yeah, like I tried to make our lightning lane at 5:15, and I really wanted to get Navi River Journey because it's really the only one we haven't been on. But I couldn't. It was gone. And Flight of Passage is at 125 minutes. And there is no lightning lane for that one. They didn't do individual lightning. So we've already ridden Flight of Passage quite a few times, so we weren't too disappointed.
Nah.
But if you haven't, our suggestion would be to ride it right before you leave. Just get in line right before the park closes. As far as Navi River Journey goes, maybe rope drop that one because most people run to Flight of Passage. So, well, because remember Pandora shut down for like hours today.
Oh yeah, it did.
And all the lightning lanes they had this morning for Navi River Journey, they had to redeem those in the later part of the day. So, we'll talk more about this after we get done with the show. Enjoy.
Oh, glad you made it.
Look at me, I'm in a parade. There is coming. I look quiet. Thank you.
Lion King just got over. We have about 11 minutes to make it to the Kilimanjaro safaris. And we have about 45 minutes until we can make another lightning lane. But there's literally nothing left in this park. So,
Nah.
with our last lightning lane that we had at 5:15, we were able to make one at Hollywood Studios. So, I mean,
Wait, are we going to go to Hollywood Studios?
I mean, we have the option to because we can park hop to Hollywood Studios.
True.
So, but as far as this park goes, if we want to do anything else after Kilimanjaro Safaris, we have to wait in line. There's no more lightning lanes left. But I'm really glad we were able to push back our lightning lane for the safari. So safari is not really that great in the afternoon. All the animals are just like us. And they don't want to be out there. So there's not usually much movement on a hot summer afternoon. Unless it's raining. If it's raining in the afternoon, get in line for the safari. I promise you, it will be worth it. Especially with the elephants, they hate the feeling of rain on their skin, so they get in the water and they'll just stay in the water right by the trail.
Can we man on up to the front?
Yeah, walk on. It said 20-minute wait. It looked like about a 25-minute wait, so save about 20 minutes. As far as the show, the Lion King show, we didn't really save any time there because we would have had to we would have had to have gotten in line early anyway. So yeah, we didn't really save any time, but we did save an hour on Exhibition Everest, so that's good.
Black rhino. Black rhinos will weigh 2,000 to 3,000 pounds. They can run at 35 miles per hour, and when they run, they gallop. Nile hippopotamus will reach about 5,500 pounds on average. And although they can swim, they do prefer to run or walk on the bottom of the river. What allows them to do that is their ability to hold their breath for up to 8 minutes. A group of hippos is called a bloat. A hippo can run at about 45 miles per hour. Nile crocodile. Nile crocodiles will weigh around 500 pounds. They can eat up to half of their body weight per meal. A herd that large is called a confusion. To our right hand side can jump over Shaquille O'Neal from a standstill.
Wow.
They can also go almost indefinitely without drinking water because they get the majority of their water from the food they eat. The Maasai giraffe. Maasai giraffes will reach 16 to 20 feet tall on average. They'll be born at about 6 feet tall. A group of giraffes is called a tower. The spot patterns are unique to each individual giraffe, kind of like our fingerprints are. That trunk of theirs can hold up to 5 gallons of water. As you can see the circular scars in them. The circular scars in these baobab trees are caused from elephants digging their tusks into it during times of drought to drink the water that comes out, giving the baobab trees their second nickname, the Tree of Life. Also up ahead to the left-hand side, we have the greater flamingo. The greater flamingo is the largest species of flamingo here on Earth. They get that pink color from all the shrimp and krill they eat. It takes about 2 years for that pink pigmentation to come completely in. 100 yards. A group of cheetahs is called a coalition. When the white rhino runs, he is practically silent.
Wow.
A group of rhinos is called a crash.
What's the lion say?
Do you guys hear that? He just roared slightly for us.
That's what he sounds like.
That mane the male lion has can weigh up to 40 pounds. Wow. He'll sleep for about 16 to 20 hours a day.
See you? See the lion?
Lionesses will do the majority of the hunting for the pride, while the male lion stays back and protects the young and old.
Yeah.
Their roars, when they roar loud, can be heard up to 6 miles away. If you're real quiet at the end of the night in the front of the park, you can hear them from all the way up there. And what's good education without having a pop quiz? So if you know the answers, feel free to shout them out. The first question today is, what is the 2 nicknames of the baobab tree?
Upside down. And upside
Iron
down.
Tree of Life,
Upside down.
Upside Down Tree, those are the 2. Second question today is, what animal is the okapi closely related to?
Giraffe.
And speaking of giraffes, what species of giraffe do we have here on the reserve?
Maasai.
Maasai, that is correct. Next question today, let's see. What is a group of flamingos called?
Flamboyance.
Flamboyance, that is absolutely correct. What is the average speed of the white rhino?
45.
35 what?
Miles per hour.
Miles per hour. Showing your work's always important. Now the last, final, and perhaps most important question today is, what is your driver's name?
Mr. Adam!
Hey! Can you believe the last truck forgot? Alrighty, thank you. You guys were all saved and passed the pop quiz because of one person. Give you guys a round of applause. See, now it seems like you're clapping for me. So.
I may not have remembered his name, but I remembered that he had a master's in playwriting.
I'm going to be real. I didn't even hear his name.
Oh no.
But he has a master in playwriting.
He said plethora, and nobody was impressed.
So he gave off theater kid vibes.
He did. He was so fun. That was a really good sunset safari. That was really, really good.
Yeah.
Dang. Wow.
Huh. I really want to be like, Adam, where else do you work?
Right? This can't be his only job. Like,
He looked familiar.
he did look
But I didn't want to
familiar.
be a creep and be like, let me stare at you.
Okay, he looked like Jordan Fisher a little bit.
Ah.
The guy who wrote Happily Ever, or sang, the guy who sang Happily Ever After.
Maybe that's where.
Yeah, he looked a lot like Jordan Fisher.
But his name is
Adam. Oh, you think that was Jordan Fisher? Surely not. They wouldn't just let anybody drive a safari vehicle.
I mean,
What's
Jordan, I think he was a cast member. So, I mean.
Was he a safari truck? Did we just get a safari from Jordan Fisher?
What, to find out?
Nah.
No way.
No. I was like, no way, man.
Hey, Adam, you sing a song for us.
Hey, Adam, give us a little Happily Ever After, won't you? No, because if I was Jordan Fisher, tonight's the return of Happily Ever After, I would be at Magic Kingdom. Witnessing.
So?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But we can't go because we're blacked out.
Well, I mean, we still got some time. I mean, think about it. 7:12. So.
I'd already be there. I would be there. I would already be there.
That's insane how it is probably right now.
I have a feeling it's probably at capacity, honestly. Maybe, probably.
The first night back of Happily Ever After, nothing else to come other than that show only.
I feel like since the first show 18 months ago for the 50th anniversary, ever since then we've just been waiting for Happily Ever After to come back. So I feel like it's packed.
I want to see if the wait time is now going to go down now that it's not 50. Everything's going to.
The 50th fell at a weird time though, because like there was COVID and
Right.
I don't know. I think now with the recession, maybe it really might. Honestly, with the recession, what we're seeing right now is that people have already paid for their vacations. So they're coming, but what can they control? They can control their souvenir spending and their food spending. They've already paid for their hotel rooms. They have to have tickets. Mm-hmm. And we're seeing a lot of people just like splitting pizzas when they would have gotten appetizer, entree, dessert. We're seeing people buy cheap souvenirs instead of maybe like a banshee and a lightsaber.
Right? I mean, we were on that Banshee game when they were coming out. Like,
I
we were
know,
like, give me
but
that one. I want this one.
now people are buying like hats and pins instead of big ticket items. So people are still here. The wait times are still high. They're just not spending as much on food and souvenirs. So
the pins are, well, The
Pins?
pins are like my thing now.
Pins might make a comeback because they're a cheap thing that everybody can afford. We just looked at Hollywood Studios, and there's no other... Sorry, I got distracted by this snake right here. But it's not a real snake. It's a snake around a concrete pole. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Snaking around there.
This would be slithering. Okay, stop. Stop.
Okay, all right.
Who? Okay, we just looked at Hollywood Studios from the Lightning Lane because it's our turn to pick again. It's been 2 hours. Everything's gone. There's no light. Well, okay, we can get Muppet Vision 3D.
I mean, maybe we can like slither in to the.
Stop. We're just excited because we're going to Harry Potter tomorrow at Universal. Anyway, okay, so is Lightning Lane worth it to you? You go first.
Yes. Oh, I got pros and cons to this.
Wait, at Animal Kingdom only. We're only talking about Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yes.
Okay.
Pro is I didn't realize how fast you can get on all the rides. That was a lot of fun. Like just seeing a long line of people and me getting up to the front. I felt VIP. I mean,
You've seen the Blackish episode where they're like,
and they got shades on. Like that's what I felt.
Yeah.
It was great. The con is it spoils you. So the next time you come
I
without,
feel like that's not a con.
it is a con because if you can't score a lightning lane because it's all sold out, guess what? You're not part of the regulars.
The regulars. So, okay, I feel like Animal Kingdom is all about relaxing and being in nature, around nature, learning about nature. And I feel like this helps you have a relaxing day. So I would say yes. I would say it's worth it. Is there as many rides here? Is it as profitable to you per ride as, say, at Magic Kingdom Genie Plus Day? Absolutely not. There's not that many rides here. There's half. Is there half? So you're...
It's just...
Yeah.
There's one more con that I have to add to that.
Okay.
You have to wait a certain amount of minutes in order to book the next ride. That's the only con I have.
So when people come back to Disney World that haven't been here in, say, 10 years, they're going to compare this to Fast Pass or Fast Pass Plus. This is way different. Usually when there was Fast Pass Plus, you scanned into a ride or you gave your ticket, you could pick up another one. You could pick up another ticket. You can make another Fast Pass reservation. You have to wait 2 hours. So you can buy it when the park opens or at 7 a.m. You can buy it at 7 a.m. Then when the park opens, if you're not staying on Disney property or Disney hotel, then you can pick your first selection. You have to wait 2 hours to pick another one. And as we saw how that went for us today, that was not good because by 4 p.m. everything was gone.
Yeah.
And then by 6 p.m. everything was gone everywhere. There was no more except, Muppet 3D, which you can just walk onto that anytime anyway.
Honestly,
so.
I think the most I ever seen it get up to was like 15 minutes.
No, there was that one time that we were snaked all the way back there by the funny movie posters. Do you remember that? It was like...
It's not coming to me. It's a little far back.
We were in an outside queue, and I don't remember if it was a holiday, but I think we weren't living here yet. Otherwise, we would have never waited in that line. Okay. I think we were here for your birthday.
Was it my birthday? I was actually about to say, was it 4th of July or May 4th or something like that?
Maybe it was May. I don't remember, but that's not something that I would consider a Lightning Lane selection. That was added into the system during Fast Pass, just as like a filler attraction, so that people wouldn't get mad that there were no more spots available on rides. And they were like, "Oh, well, what about Muppets 3D? We'll add that one in there, and that'll take some crowds away."
It's a good air conditioning.
And it did. It's a good air conditioning. You get to sit down. It's funny. It's fun. It's old school. But yeah, so stack them during the morning as much as you can. Get on there right at 7 a.m. If you want to purchase individual Lightning Lanes, or if you're trying to get on Tron or Guardians of the Galaxy, what you're going to need to do is have 2 to 3, 4 people all linked together. One person's getting your Genie Plus and getting your first selection made. One person is trying to get on Tron or Guardians of the Galaxy. One person is also trying to get Tron or Guardians of the Galaxy. You've got to team it up. You've got to double it down. Try to get as many people involved as you can on the app. But yeah, I would definitely get it here for Animal Kingdom.
Definitely.
We're spoiled.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, and if you're coming in like the summertime and you want to be done a little early,
Yeah, so
let's try to get that.
definitely if you are coming during the hotter months for sure, because you spend less time in line, so you're able to go into quick services or Starbucks or stores more often than you would be waiting in line. You're not waiting in line out in the heat. But is
Right.
there any indoor queues? I think Pandora has an indoor queue, half of it. Dinosaur has half an indoor queue.
I mean, Navi kind of got an indoor queue once you like make it past a certain point.
Well, once you make it past that certain point, though, you're just in the ride.
Right. True.
So
True
that's,
that.
I think there's 2 rides that have half of their queue indoors. Because even a Bug's Life, you go down there, once you grab your glasses, you're in, waiting at the door. So here at Animal Kingdom, it's rough to wait in queues because they're all outdoors.
I mean, unless you want to find count Finding Nemo.
I do not. And even the queue for that is outdoors. I don't know why I don't like that show. It's weird. It's the puppets, man. It's the puppets. It reminds me of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but like huge puppets. I don't know. It's
So
weird.
you're bothered by the puppets, but not the Muppets.
Muppets are funny. These puppets are, I don't know.
There's something.
I just got a weird thing with these kind of puppets, I guess.
They don't look like what you're used to seeing on the TV.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Beware of the price. It's now tiered to the time of year, the day of the week, yada, yada, yada. It used to just be like a flat 15 per person, and everybody was like, oh no, that's too much. And then I got overloaded, and then they raised the price. We paid $29 a person today, and tax is not included in that, so it was like $62. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll be eating quick service for dinner.
I am down for that.
Okay.
I am super down for
Save
some fast
some money
food.
somewhere.
Or make some homemade tacos or something.
Yes, tacos. Yeah.
Get the Taco Bell seating. That stuff's good.
All right, we've talked enough. Make your own decision based on the amount of wait times we saved, the price, what's in your budget, what you're willing to wait out in the heat for. And thank you so much for trekking with us.
And just to double back, will we be doing this again? Yes.
If you like this video, hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, share with your friends, comment down below. Any interaction you can give this video helps out the algorithm.
That's right.
You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram, a little bit on TikTok as well. We're getting there.
Yeah. I'm in control of TikTok, so you see how random and spontaneous they are.
Yeah. Thank you so much for checking with us, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.
Bye. I thought it was a good elephant.
Why didn't you make that noise in the show?
Well, because they didn't ask me. They asked somebody else who said, "Ray."